Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Black Hammer 2021. Gonna make a Monday Night Raw review. I'm gonna talk about the show last night. Um, Last night may have been the best Raw since WrestleMania. Um, I will go through all the matches and I'll go through the news and rumors about AEW with CM Punk. Um, Now, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. This video was sponsored by Solomon, JD from New York, the Good My Work commentary, Fight for Pro Wrestling, Wrestle Talk podcast. I got more in the way, so hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Enjoy this video. It'll be about 30 minutes long. And oh boy, I got a lot to say about Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, best Raw since WrestleMania. Now, it was a pretty good show, and we actually had some good wrestling. There was some very good wrestling. Now, we did get Seth Rollins defending his World Heavyweight title for the first time in an open challenge against Damian Priest. We had Gunther and Kevin Owens, which was also a great match. We will go over that. We also got the two qualifying matches. Becky beat Sonya, Zoe beat Natalia, Cody Rhodes on mid-TV, and we had Dominic and Rhea come out. Are they setting up Dominic and Cody? That was very nauseating. But it looks like they could be setting it up. Those were the four things that were advertised for Raw. Yeah. Now I will go through all these matches. Now Monday Night Raw was a pretty decent show. The way how the show opened up. The way how the show opened up was Seth Rollins came out. Damian Priest came out, had a intense promo. I didn't like Seth's promo when he was talking about him and Damian Priest and Finn Balor holding each other's cots and laughing. I mean, that's not how I want to hear a world champion talk. I didn't like that at all. Now in the promo, and then it happened in the main event, it looked like they're teasing a Judgment Day split up. Because Finn Balor had some tension with Damian Priest. Damian Priest told Finn Balor that he doesn't need anyone to help him in Judgment Day to beat Seth Rollins. He doesn't need Finn Balor, but Finn Balor came out in that main event and tried to help Finn Balor. Priest got upset for him trying to get involved. So they could be teasing the Judgment Day split. I don't agree with that. I don't think they should. I think Judgment Day is just getting started. I think they're doing fine right now. And I don't want to see Finn Balor as a babyface, because that's not going to work. Damian Priest shouldn't be a babyface, because he's not over. Even by himself, he's not over. They are much better together. And I think they should add another member in Judgment Day, and hopefully that's JD McDonough. But yeah, we did get the match. Seth Rollins and Damian Priest was a pretty good match. We will get into it in just a few minutes. But we did get that match. We also had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ricochet in a pretty good match. There was a backstage segment with Shinsuke, Ricochet, and Bronson Reed. And Nakamura represented that he beat Bronson Reed last week in the qualifying match. And Bronson Reed got involved in this match and interfered and caused a DQ. So they're still trying to keep Bronson Reed strong, and I'm glad he's doing something. I think, and I do agree with some of my podcasters out there, that we think that maybe Bronson Reed will be in a last chance qualifying match. They done it before where they book last chance qualifying matches to see who enters. So maybe they could do that, have Bronson Reed face Ricochet or Nakamura again. or having faced someone else. And he could be Money in the Bank. I think Bronson Reed deserves it, and it's someone new. I don't think he should win it, but I think he'll be a great fit for Money in the Bank. Now, after that, we did get a backstage segment with Gunther and Imperium with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now they're still setting up Imperium to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The promo was pretty intense. That Gunther challenged Kevin Owens tonight on Monday Night Raw. Now I have a lot to think about this. Now I was very I thought I was excited to see this match. I didn't like that they gave it away for free. Now Kevin Owens and Gunther is a pay-per-view quality match. It could be for a premium live event, but it was given up today, last night, for Monday Night Raw. It was a pretty good match. It was a banger. Honestly, the best thing on the show. Now it said that it's Gunther's Raw debut. Now that's not true. Good. A few months ago, like back in March, Gunther wrestled Dolph Ziggler on the Go Home Show at WrestleMania. Last year he wrestled R-Truth on Raw. So I don't know why they hyped it up at Gunther's Raw debut when he wrestled on Raw twice. There was a third match on Raw. Now we did get a segment with Matt Riddle talking about, Gunther being IC champion, so they could be setting that match up for Money in the Bank. And I'm okay with it. Good. Matt Riddle and Gunther will be a great match for the pay-per-view. And give Gunther a great opponent. They do have history from NXT, so hopefully they do that. So then that'll be like 3 matches. That's 2 matches that'll be great for Money in the Bank. Now hopefully they go down that route. Now we did get a promo package of the whole thing of the Bloodline. The Bloodline implode. We got a 3-minute promo package that will happen on SmackDown. Now Paul Heyman was on the show. Paul Heyman, who was drafted to SmackDown, he was on the show. That Paul Heyman received a get ticket to be on Raw. He cut a promo and said he's also teasing the fact that will Jey Uso, where does his loyalty lie? With Roman Reigns or with his brother Jimmy? They're teasing that this Friday on SmackDown. So I guess that we will find out what can happen on SmackDown. We also got a qualified match with Becky Lynch and Sonya Deville. I think the match went 7 minutes. I'm not a big fan of Becky Lynch, but she had a match with Sonya that was okay, it was decent. I think we all knew Becky was gonna win. Now Sonya came out there with Chelsea Green. We did see Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus standing on the ramp, standing on the entrance ramp watching this match. I thought they might interfere, but they didn't. They just stood there and watched Becky Lynch won the match. Now they're still feuding. So I think that maybe Trish will screw Becky out of Money in the Bank, and I think they'll do a tag team match because sorry, that was the motorcycle. Because Becky, she's in the feud with Trish Stratus and Zoe Stark. I don't know when Lita coming back, but I think Lita will come back. It'll be Becky and Lita taking on Trish and Zoe, probably at SummerSlam. And then we'll end that feud. That's what I think it's leading to. Now Zoe Stark, she wrestled Natalya. It went 3 minutes. The less I talk about this match, the better. It lasted 3 minutes. Zoe beat Natalya. I'm glad that someone new was in it. Poor Natalya, after losing in 60 seconds to Rhea at Night of Champions, she loses in 3 minutes to Zoe Stark. Match with 3 minutes, that was it. Now we did get Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Ronda Rousey, who had a big mouth on social media, she came out. They wrestled the new NXT challengers. We had Kaden Chance and Katana Carter. They made their debut tonight. They challenged Ronda and Shayna in a non-title match on Raw. Now this match was given a decent amount of time. It went about 7 minutes. Now they did hype up a promo package for Caden and Katana. Now I hope they see value in them. Hopefully that they know what they're doing. Now they're actually a good tag team and they have good chemistry in the ring together. But they were here to be fed to Ronda and Shayna. Now since Ronda and Shayna won, where do we go with their titles? I wish we got rid of the titles. There's no division, there's no real tag team, nobody cares about these titles. They are irrelevant, they are worthless. Shayna and Ronda aren't gonna do shit with no titles. After SummerSlam, I bet in the next 3 months that they aren't gonna be feuding with anyone. So Ronda and Shayna won, that was it. We also got Mid TV with Cody Rhodes as the special guest. He came out there with wearing his arm cast, his supposedly broken arm. And he came out there, he talked about Brock Lesnar for a little bit. And then we get Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley come out. You know, I have to address one thing. A lot of people said that Dominic is the best heel in the company. I don't know where these geeks got the information. I don't know who said this. How is Dominic the best heel in the company when you got Roman Reigns and you got there's other superstars who are the best heel. You got Roman Reigns, MJF, and AEW. I don't know how Dominic is the best heel. And honestly, when Dominic was getting booed, I think they piped in fake crowd chant. And the piped in chant were not that good. Are they trying to force Dominic down a throat with this heel turn? I hope not. I really hope not. There is no reason for that. Why are we piping in fake? Why are we piping in crowd chant for Dominic? Let the after crowd cheer who they want to cheer. Because I saw the crowd and they weren't booing that much to Dominic. I think they were piping in fake crowd chant. Don't know why. But anyway, Dominic, he came out and said some things to Cody Rhodes about. He talked about him being a deadbeat. He had to go home to see his daughter. Him being a deadbeat. Cody Rhodes think your dad's a deadbeat for having you. And then it came down to it where Cody slapped Cody Rhodes and cowed out of the ring. They behind Rhea. Are we setting up Cody Rhodes and Dominic for next week? Now it could be a qualifying match. We still don't know who the final participant is going to be. I think it will be Cody Rhodes. I said this last week. I believe it will be Cody Rhodes. And he'll be the last one in it. And Brock Lesnar screws them. Because it's been reported by Dave Meltzer and the rumor that we heard that they are going to do Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar Part 3 at SummerSlam, which is 2 months away. I think 2 months is way too long. I don't think anyone's going to care. And I think that's going to hurt Cody Rhodes' momentum. Because Cody Rhodes ain't doing anything on Raw. He's not the guy on Raw. He can't be world champion on Raw. We have Seth Rollins as the guy who would the top babyface in the company, not Cody Rhodes. So I think Brock Lesnar may screw Cody Rhodes. Because I don't know how Cody Rhodes is going to be booked with a Money Bank briefcase. I think LA Knight should win. Because he's the only heel and he's the only guy that's getting cheered. He's the only guy who's over and going into this match. So I don't know. There may be a secondary feud. Now, what did Cody Rhodes do for the pay-per-view? There's no reason to leave him off the pay-per-view. He's either in the ladder match, or we do him versus Dominic, but that's not interesting. Now, it gives Cody something to do, but it's not interesting. I mean, who cares? Now, did Cody Rhodes lose to Dominic? Now, Cody Rhodes is still selling this arm injury. How long are they going to sell it? Now, I understand they were for the storyline. I mean, having a broken arm injury. Oh, and I forgot to mention, after Dominic slapped Cody and after he left the ring, The Miz said something, and Cody Rhodes hit The Miz. Cody Rhodes used his supposedly broken arm with the arm cast and hit The Miz. So again, Cody Rhodes is still not selling his broken arm, which I think is terrible. I think WWE being lazy with this arm injury, having a broken arm. Now I think people have, if you have a legit broken arm, you're supposed to sell it for like a few weeks. Having a broken arm, you're supposed to have like 6 to 8 weeks. Cody Rhodes should be selling it more, but he's not selling it. I feel like this injury angle being shoved down our throat and it being forced, and that now we want for Cody Rhodes. But I don't know what Cody Rhodes does for the pay-per-view. I think he will be. I think they're saving Cody Rhodes, and maybe they do Cody Rhodes and Dominic in a qualifying match, or they could have Brock Lesnar show up randomly and do a qualifying match. But it's been reported by Dave Meltzer, and I heard everyone else saying that Cody and Brock gonna be for SummerSlam with a stipulation. Is it gonna be no DQ? Is it gonna be a Cody beat Brock and get a world title? It doesn't work like that. Now, if he wins Money in the Bank and faces Brock at SummerSlam and gets gain some sort of momentum, that could work. I mean, I don't know how. But either way, Cody Rhodes is being booked like shit so far on Raw. So, yeah. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is that we did get Indy Shearer versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. The match never took place. I think it lasted 1 minute, and then the referee called off the match. Man, now we know that Vince McMahon was at the show. He was backstage at the show. It's hard to believe that he really booked the show to be this good, but I don't think he's in control. We all know that Vince doesn't care about the Hurt Business. He didn't care about Cedric and Shelton. Because last night they were like jobbers. They jobbed out to Indy Shearer, Veer Mahan, and Sigel with Jinder Mahal. The match went 1 minute to a point when the referee called it off. Man, how long before Cedric and Shelton get released? How long before they are on the next round of budget cuts? We know Vince McMahon doesn't care about them. Vince McMahon wanted to bury the Hurt Business. And now we can get to our main event, Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins did say in a promo earlier in the show that this is the first time in 2 years that a world title was defended on Raw. Yeah, it's been that long. Because, Reigns had both titles and Raw didn't have a world champion. But now we do. This was a pretty good match. Thought it was great for Damian Priest. Now, as I said earlier, the ending of this match, they teased something with Finn Balor and Damian Priest possibly splitting up from Judgment Day. Because Finn Balor got involved in the match, and Priest was upset and didn't like that. The ending of the match came with Seth Rollins taking out Finn Balor, and he curved on Damian Priest and won. Now they could do Seth Rollins and Finn Balor at Money in the Bank to give Seth Rollins a filler feud. Don't know who he faces at SummerSlam. Don't know. Now hopefully it's someone that is legit enough. I think they should. Hopefully that they do, and they should. Now, as I said in Now, as I said earlier in my video, um, as I said, WWE plan to do Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes again to take place at SummerSlam. I think that is a big mistake. The two major matches confirmed for AEW Forbidden Door. They had the wrestling world taken already. And Bray Wyatt update on when he will return to WWE TV. Because we have not seen Bray Wyatt. We don't know where Bray Wyatt is. At this point, I don't care, just like a lot of you guys don't. Bray Wyatt is like good as dead. Don't want to see the Fiend gimmick, don't want to see this version of Bray Wyatt. It sucks. I want the old Bray Wyatt from 2014 or 2017 when he got a world champion. But Bray Wyatt come back, they can't do the same old shit that they did back in January. That was awful. Now, there's also bad news for CM Punk and AEW. CM Punk not enough to help AEW ticket sales.
Now, if you watch Monday Night Raw.
Now, if you watch Monday Night Raw last night, you gotta know that Vince McMahon reportedly was backstage running the show, but made what is being a significant change. But did he? Personally, barely felt his presence. And this is just another instance of reporting in the wrestling community. You need to be mindful. Now, as I said, CM Punk is not moving tickets for AEW Collision outside of the debut Chicago show. What is going on? And it did their cause of concern. Alright. Well, I can also talk about tonight is NXT. NXT is on tonight.
Yeah, they're young too. We have it.
Alright, hold on. Let me show you what's going on in NXT right now. It's live. We have a mid-tag team match, a 6-man mid-tag team match. Alright.
I've been analyzing the gym. Brendo? Now those sap.
See? Offensive.
No contract plans from Straight Talk for as low as $35 a month,
Alright.
all on the 5G network.
Use what you've got and get me some results.
Okay. Now, there's not much on for NXT.
She performed.
Alright. I might well probably should stop the video.
Her second match.
Okay. Now, oh my bad.
Don't freak out.
Ah.
Oh my god, that's a big boy.
Yeah, I think that's all I can say. So yeah, Mike will end the video. Until next time, I'll be back with more. See y'all later.
Kingdom 17 in
So guess I'll end the video. If you guys want to see more, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment section y'all want to see more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. I will be back with more. Until next time, I think I will do a live stream for AEW Dynamite. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.